Anyway, so we now have people being deported who shouldn't be deported. They get thrown into, and if you've been watching, I told you this would happen. And it happened very quickly as videos coming out of the El Salvadoran mega prison.
Mm-hmm.
And what a fucking hellhole it is. I mean, it's inhuman.
There's also some stories coming out about what they're calling ICE Air, which are the private charter kind of like extraordinary rendition flights, which have already been many scores of them, bringing people back, deporting people who are Venezuelan and Colombian and so on, Salvadorian, Nicaraguan, Honduran, and many cases taking them to El Salvador. And they're talking about the flight attendants on these, they were recruited for these planes to say, this is going to be elite travel. You're going to be traveling with rock bands and like rich people. And instead they have shackled inmates. And it's really, it's very, the reports are very disturbing. There was at least one emergency where the wing caught fire. The plane had to be evacuated. And the flight attendants were told throughout this whole process, not just on this one flight, systematically, do not even look at the detainees. Do not take make no attempt to save their lives. They're shackled. They can't be evacuated. So literally it was like, we were told to not take care of them. And that goes counter to the code of being a flight attendant, where your number one responsibility is to evacuate the plane in case of an emergency. So it was very upsetting. A young girl almost died on one of these flights, apparently. Apparently they're not provided with food or water. So there are people who are in really bad condition. So it's basically torture. It's a human rights atrocity, what's going on these flights.